Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. We're moving on to the Brigmore Witches today. A group that we now know Delilah is among. The nice thing about this is it lets us pick up where we left off in the first DLC. Both in our choices of powers, the bone charms we collected, what equipment we had, and the low chaos ending.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge. The overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned. The men are recovering well from the attack, but they don't understand the danger they're in. My mother warned me never to make an enemy of a witch. Corvo, here to settle our debt. You understand, I won't make this easy for you.
So this is a kind of a cool reversal of perspectives. However, note the dreamscape here. Everything floating around as if there's no gravity. The color palette, how this is all going down. You see where this is going. Still, we have a lot of agency here. So on high chaos, you can't win this fight. Also, Corvo will have killed the guard at the beginning instead of knocking them out. On low chaos, though, we can actually beat him. And it's one of the special actions of the first mission of the Brigmore Witches. Also, we can't shoot him, because if we do, he'll just activate time stop. So we really just have to do a simple parry duel against him. Even though he's gonna be... I hate when that happens. When you knock him off balance by parrying him, but he recovers in time to dodge your riposte. Seems to be totally random when and if that happens. There, we got strike in. Whoop. I think this is the most interesting fight they could have made, given that the sword fighting mechanics aren't super robust, because they were never meant to be. And we are out of potions. Had to come in clutch once again.
What is it?
Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below.
So here, there would have been a shrine to Billy Lurk if we had killed her. Instead, we let her go, so there's nothing more to be said about that. We do have to re-equip our charms, and we got a corrupted bone charm. That one gives us a mana shield, the witch's skin. I think there's a couple of different random corrupted bone charms that you can get from that first chest. That one gives us a mana shield, so attacks will drain mana first before they cut into your health pool, but your mana doesn't regenerate, and that's honestly way too valuable of a feature, the mana regeneration, to lose.
That wasn't Daud. Ever vigilant, I see. Are we leaving soon to Brigmore?
Interesting times, gentlemen. Overseers in the flooded district. Witches abroad.
So the first mission is really just taking place here in Daud's hideout. It was the duel with Corvo, getting your equipment back, and then electing to move on. So it's more of a prologue for the DLC than an actual mission. In terms of proper missions, this one has 3, just like the Knife of Dunwall. And that's 2 out of 2 runes for the mission, 1 out of 1 bone charms. Not much going on here. Oh, we can get some extra ingots. I actually think I need that because I spent too much money forgetting that it would carry over. I spent too much money in the last mission of the Knife of Dunwall that I didn't need to spend, so we'd have to refurnish our war chest.
Thomas finished his scouting run. When you've talked to him, I'll give you the latest word from inside the prison. I found Lizzie Stride. Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Coldridge. We can use this. We'll get her out. And Stride will have to pay back the favor. We'll have our transport.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait?
Yeah, we're gonna head into that mission right away.
Delilah doesn't leave Brigmore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her. The manor's upriver, far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players, gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials. But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river, someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall, or perhaps myself, that after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride. And Lizzie Stride is in jail.
Okay, so we're going back to Coldridge Prison to break someone out of jail because she has a boat. And we need that boat, and favors are back. I love this. Really attached to this system for some reason. So we are going to get 2 out of 3. The third one leaves a bunch of stun mines somewhere, which I don't typically take advantage of, so I don't mind not spending the gold on that. The other ones, on the other hand, are an extra rune, and this disguise is an overseer.
Looks like I'll need to check in with those guards by the gate.
Now, you don't get all the mileage in the world out of this disguise. Oh, that's a cool mask. We don't get to see it in that much detail, that close up that often. It doesn't get you all the mileage in the world. It's not a break Lizzie out of jail free card, but it is really useful.
Overseer. About time, Overseer. We sent for you hours ago.
There was a problem with the waterlock.
Fine. Listen up. The incident took place in the interrogation room. Cross the yard and keep going straight. Anything else is off limits. Understand? Don't go exploring. Don't speak to the prisoners. We're not here to listen to you preach. Don't forget you're in Coldridge now, not the Abbey. We asked you here for one reason.
I'll be gone before you know it.
So before we go inside the prison, we are gonna head down into the canal where that rune was dumped for us that we just purchased with a favor. There are also a few side entrances that we can muck about in that you can access from here, but nothing is really super worthwhile, I think. I don't know why my jump is so shallow. It's become stubby again. Like it was before I put that point in agility. What is going on with that? Why can I not jump? Also, no mana? Is this just from the Overseer disguise? What's that all about? Oh no, my agility and ability to cast spells is back? It's just outside. Huh. Okay. So the disguise gets us in. It lets us move about a little bit inside of the prison. But some areas are still off limits to us. And if we enter those forbidden zones... Oh, this is important. If we enter those forbidden zones, all the guards will turn hostile. So our first problem is that we don't know where Lizzie is. We don't know which cell she's in. And the cell that she's in is randomized between 6 different ones in the cell block area. What that log, or not the log, but what the note just told us is that there is a recorded log somewhere within reach which takes down where all of the prisoners are transferred to, which cell they're in. And then over here, another corrupted bone charm. I think this is always a fixed one. It'll always be the same thing, I think. Wait, that's not a corrupted one, never mind. But we do want that. It's an extra little bit of mana. Oh, I can't get past him. Let me squeeze past. Are you for real? I just wanted to... Oh. And now they're all pissed? Yep. I'm gonna have to die. That's silly. Oh, that's so incredibly silly.
Now the rats can fight over the guts.
So the question is, where does that put me? Where was the checkpoint? Oh, that's not even worth cutting for.
Open the gate.
That's not even worth my time. We're just gonna have to do a quick sprint. I'm gonna go and grab this again, so I have the marker, the objective marker for where the logbook is. Oh, I missed a rewire tool before as well. I was considering rewiring the arc pylon. And now that I have a rewire tool, I don't know if I want to spend it on that. And of course, I wonder this time if I can sprint and beat him to it. Oh, the first opportunity I get, I am gonna choke that guard out. Yeah, I beat him to it this time.
What happened here?
A wild, wild interrogation happened. Oh, can't pick that up. Just detailing the gruesome methods of the interrogation they plied on the subject. And a rune, tons of coin, and a transfer order. So let's hear what went on during the interrogation.
Is she strapped in right? Good. Doesn't look like much, does she? Comfortable? All right, we'll get this done. Let's start with how you got into Dunwall Tower in the first place. Was it one of the servants that let you in? One of the guards? Nothing? All right. Corporal, use the hammer. That's right. The smaller one. Can't really tell if she felt that. Don't want to break anything. Let's try again. How did you... Wait. You hear a kind of ringing in your ears? What's happening to her face? Is she going to... Oh no! Oh no! Shoot her! Shoot her! Shoot!
It sounds like they maybe woke something up that they would... Oh, here it is. Here's my chance. They woke something up that they would rather not have in torturing this person. And since we're still in disguise, it doesn't matter if we make a bit of noise, as long as nobody sees us attacking that guard in an area where we're allowed to be. That's going to do it for now. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.